Well, people, something big has happened. No, not the Candace Owens, but this video that I brought to you yesterday. And the six, including Mark Kelly. Mark Kelly, they're going after him today. You heard me. Mark Kelly, Senator Mark Kelly. Investigation, Pete Hegseth. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Friendship Pearson. And when I tell you this reminds me of a movie, I am not playing. Clear and Present Danger. Clear and Present Danger. That movie starring Harrison Ford, who in my mind is Donald J. Trump. Listen. Clear and present danger is a legal doctrine originated in the U.S. Supreme Court case Schlick versus United States, 1919, that allows the government to restrict speech that poses an immediate and serious threat to public safety or national security. The term has since been refined by later cases, like Brandenburg versus Ohio, 1969, which established that speech can only be limited if it includes imminent lawsuit action. Clear and present danger. What I'm going to show you, ask yourself as I present this to you, is it with a twist? Listen.
Quote, serious allegations of misconduct against. Breaking news from the Pentagon. The Department of Defense says it has received, quote, serious allegations of misconduct against Arizona Senator Mark Kelly. Now, it's important to note, Kelly is one of the 6 Democratic senators, all of whom served in the military or intelligence community, who now say they're facing heightened threats after President Trump accused them of seditious behavior, punishable by death, because they posted a video encouraging service members to refuse illegal orders from the administration. MS Now's Kevin Fry is reporting on the Hill. MS Now's Julia Jester is also in Washington for us. Julia, what can you tell us about these allegations?
Well, Chris, we found out through a post from the official Department of War account, Department of Defense, saying that they received these serious allegations about Mark Kelly and said that a thorough review of these allegations has been initiated to determine further actions, which may include recall to active duty for court-martial proceedings or administrative measures. And these are violations, they are saying, of the Uniform Code of Military Justice. Now, what they are citing specifically as potential violations of that in that code is a prohibiting of actions intended to interfere with the loyalty, morale, or good order and discipline of the armed forces. Any violations will be addressed through appropriate legal channels. Now, they said that comments would be limited due to this being an ongoing matter, but we just heard from Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth, who expanded on this initial announcement, referring to what he called the, quote, seditious 6 making that video you mentioned. Now, Mark Kelly, in that video, it's a mashup of various lawmakers talking about this, and his exact quote were, "Our laws are clear. You can refuse legal orders." He's spoken out about this in addition to this video.
Now, people, I stumbled upon something which I forgot about. There were hearings. I did at least one video. There were hearings in which this man, Senator Kirk, he drilled, you guessed it, or did you guess it, Pete Hegseth. And ask yourself this, is this payback theater? Is it payback theater? Just hold tight. We already saw that, right? Now, Harrison Ford starred in this movie, Clear and Present Danger. Look at his birthday. I said, look at his birthday. What happened on this day? That's when they said Trump got hit in the head in Butler, Pennsylvania, July 13th, 2024. Woo! Is that coincidence or what? Now watch. 8/3/2025. What's with that picture, Pearson? Well, That's the release date of this movie, 8/3. If you take August 3rd, 2025, anniversary of Clear and Present Danger, subtract it from this news today, 11/24/2025, you get Skull and Bones. Is that coincidence? Now, let's continue. We're going to show you some history in a minute. Watch this.
Well, obviously, our Capitol Hill reporter, I'm not used to seeing you in person at the desk, but this is a very pointed and very strong statement from Senator Kelly.
Yeah, Senator Kelly very defiant in the wake of this news, this statement from Secretary Hegseth saying that the Department of War, the Defense Department, may be investigating Senator Kelly. I want to just read to you some of this statement that we're just getting within the last few minutes. It reads, Secretary Hegseth's tweet is the first I heard of this. I also saw the president's post saying I should be arrested, hanged, and put to death if this is meant to intimidate me and other members of Congress from doing our jobs and holding this administration accountable. It won't work. I've given too much to this country to be silenced by bullies who care more about their power than protecting the Constitution. And Chris, I want to note that in this statement that was posted on X, Senator Kelly also including a photo of some of the flags and the badges that he's gotten from his military service. You can see it right there. So of course, this all stems from that post that we saw from the president last week in response to that video from those 6 or 8 Democratic lawmakers who said that if you get 2 troops, if you get an unlawful order, you should not follow it. The president then saying that that is an example of sedition and reposting a post that said it should be punishable by being hanged. This is
People, I tell you, woo, OK Corral style, right? what was that movie back in the day? OK Corral? Man, and I don't know about you, but spinning in my spirit is that if we having this talk right now, does that go for reporters in the future and civilians? Come on now. Now let's look at this history. This is what I forgot about, because I did a video on this. Senator Mark Kirk grills Pete Hegseth. Remember Pete Hegseth? How can I give you a little hint? 40 ounce? 40 ounce? Okay, listen. You won't get the clue. You will now.
Thank you for being here today. Thank you for your service to this country.
Thank you, Senator.
Few nominees come into this room with all the necessary experience to do this job, to be Secretary of Defense. We get that. It's a reflection on just how big of a job this is. What I want to understand is whether or not you bring any of the necessary experience that this job requires. And here's where I'm concerned. Senator Coleman, in introducing you, and this is a quote, he said, he has struggled and overcome great personal challenges, unquote. You walk in here saying that you've had personal and character issues in your past, including heavy drinking, which you wrote about. And you said, and this is a quote from you, that you said, I sit before you as an open book. Yet you haven't actually said what personal challenges it is that you've overcome when you've been asked about them. So I'm going to give you an opportunity here to be as forthright as you say you want to be. So while leading concerned veterans of America, there were very specific cases cited by individuals about your conduct. I'm going to go through a few of them, and I just want you to tell me if these are true or false. Very simple. On Memorial Day 2014, at a CDA event in Virginia, you needed to be carried out of the event for being intoxicated.
Senator, anonymous
True.
smears.
Just true or false? Very simple. Summer of 2014 in Cleveland, drunk in public with the CDA team.
Anonymous smears.
I'm just asking for true or false questions. True or false answers. An event in North Carolina, drunk in front of 3 young female staff members after you had instituted a no alcohol policy, then reversed it. True or false?
Anonymous smears.
December of 2014 at the CDA Christmas party at the Grand Hyatt at Washington, D.C., you were noticeably intoxicated and had to be carried up to your room. Is that true or false?
Anonymous smears.
Another one.
People, you know, I grew up in the south side of Chicago till I was maybe 16. And back in the day, we talked about the guys who got arrested and they had a record. Baby, this more than a record. This a whole CD. But I'll come back to this maybe. Okay, now look at this. He goes after him again. Listen.
Hey folks, if I had a nickel for every time Pete Hegseth was sharing operational information on separate signal chains, I'd have 2 nickels. Well, that's not a lot, but this is really serious. It's against the rules in the Department of Defense, which he heads, and there needs to be an investigation and accountability for this. We can't have a Secretary of Defense sharing operational information to people he shouldn't. Ultimately, this Secretary of Defense needs to either resign or be fired.
Is this theater, people? Because they're doing a hell of a job. Is this theater? And is this payback? James Brown. Big payback. Revenge. Y'all know that? Y'all know that? James Brown, big payback. I'm mad. I gotta go there, y'all. I gotta go there. Can I get it? Big payback. There it is. Got the payback. Revenge. Is this the payback? Boy, I tell you. Let's go a little bit further with this thing. Man. January 14, 2025, that's when Senator Mark Kelly grilled Pete Hegseth. Take January 14, 2025, subtract it from today, 11/24/2025, when Hegseth reversed the tables and going after him, that's exactly 45 weeks. Don't you tell me this thing ain't a gimmick, baby. Come on. Who's the 45th president? Come on, this coincidence. Come on, man. Mark Kelly's birthday, February 21st. February 21st, 2026, next year. 6/14, Trump's birthday, like I brought it to you yesterday. The difference is 8/8. 2 flagpoles Trump erected a few months ago, 88 feet tall. Is it telling the story? Is that coincidence? 88. Then look, United States Army was founded June 14th. Oh, that's Trump's birthday. The U.S. Army was founded on June 14th, 1775. June 14th, 1775. Subtracted from today, 11/24/2025, you get America. America will be 250 years old July 4th. But you got 5/14. What is 5/14? Coincidental, that's when Israel became a nation. Like I've been telling y'all, when I do these videos, a lot of my videos, as I do videos, show other events. Only an AI calculated demon could do that, baby. No way in the world could I do this. This has got to be in the spiritual realm, people, that you can literally take these numbers and come up with that. Trump's birthday matches the Army's birthday, subtracted from today, comes out to Israel and America. Come on, man. Let the girls get in there. Come on, man. What about the babies? Gonna get everybody get up in there. What's going on? That Middle East thing might be going down soon. Are they telling us? Pete Hegseth's birthday, 6/6, 1980. 6/6/2025, anniversary of his birthday. 2/21/2025. What's 2/21? What's 2/21? I forgot that fast. That's is that his birthday? 2/21. Ooh, I forgot that quick. I might have to come back. Oh, yeah, there it is. That is his birthday. Mark Kelly in the house. All right, so 2/21. That's his birthday. So when you take 2/21, Mark's birthday, the senator, versus 6/6, which is Pete Hegseth's birthday, the difference is 3/22, skull and bones. Wow. Now look at this here. President Donald Trump signed that executive order to change the Department of Defense. Now he called it Department of War. That was done on 9/5. Pete Hegseth runs this department, 9/5. Take 9/5/2025, Department of War, change of the name. 2/21 is Mark's birthday this year. The difference is 6/22. What happened on 6/22? Baby, that's when we bombed Iran. Look at this. They're talking about the war. They're telling us, people, they're using this event allegedly to tell us about the war. Look, America, Midnight Hammer. America went after who? Iran with the to stop them from making the nuclear bombs. Remember that? So now we got 6/22. Come on, man. Now look at this here. We're gonna make this real simple. This is a video I did in relation to that, because you see iPad GOAT, George Bush. Look at his fingers. Watch this. Elephant, iPad GOAT 2, George Bush. Look at his fingers. I said, look at his fingers. Look at his fingers. Watch. You see him? You see him? Okay. Remember this? June 21st of 2025, Situation Room. They're in the Situation Room. You know who that is? Mr. Raising Cane. They made the decision to go after Iran. Okay, look at his hands. Look at George Bush. June 24th, 2012. The animated short film, iPad GOAT 2. That's when it came out. June 24th, 2012. That's George Bush. Look, June 24th, 2012. June 21st, 2025, we went after Iran. We bombed them. We actually bombed the next day, but this was the decision that they made in the Situation Room on the 21st. But look what it come out to. The difference is 47-45. 12 years ago, 362 days ago, that's when they came out with this. What are the odds? 47-45. That's Trump, ain't it? You can't tell me this is not. People, like I told you on my video yesterday, this is the forbidden fruit. These gotta be demons. These gotta be, call it extraterrestrial, call it what you want to call it. This is not human to come out like this. This has got to be AI technology, fallen angel advancement. It's got to be, people. And they know how to tell stories and hide them. But God gave me a gift to show you, to reveal it. They take situations. So now you think you got a beef between Hegseth and this senator. But really it's telling you about that war that's coming. Allegedly. I think that's what they're doing. Now look. This is the same movie, iPad GOAT 2. He got a V in his head. That's Barack Obama. V is the 22nd letter of the alphabet. Why am I showing you that? Because when they first ran this, I got too many things opened up, so I'm gonna close a few. That way I can create some room.
We have breaking news from the Pentagon.
Okay, let me show you what I'm talking about. Gotta be the next video then. This right here. Senator Mark Kelly. When I was 22 years old, I commissioned and enlisted United States Navy. Look, 22 years old. Senator Mark Kelly. This is Pete Hegseth going back after him. Why is 22 important? Look at Barack Obama's head. V is the 22nd letter of the alphabet. At some point, we're going to go back to war, and what's going to happen? I'm going to show you what's going to happen. The American flag is going to be shredded, and it's going to be midnight. They're speaking, people. They're speaking. Look, 6/24/2025, that's when that movie was made with Barack Obama and this George Bush thing. That was June 24th. June 24th, 2020. It was June 24th, 2012 when the movie was made. Here it is here. iPad GOAT 2. All those scenes were in there. If you take the anniversary of that, 2025, from today's date, when he's going after the senator, The difference is 216. The 216th day of the year is August 4th. That's Barack Obama's birthday. And where's Barack Obama again? He's right here. Fits like a glove, don't it? Ain't that deep? Now look. February 14th, 1912. That's when Arizona. But the senator represents Mark, the senator, he represents Arizona. Arizona became part of the United States February 12th. And it's the 48th state. What is 48? April 8th of last year, an eclipse went over America and the world. A X, that means you're taken out. X is like war, you understand? So February 12th, look. February 14th, my bad. February 14th. Take February 14th, 2025, subtract it from today. Pete Hegseth going after the senator. The difference is 914. What is 914? Bingo. Like I've been telling you guys for months now. You usually see the Pope. That's Leo, or Pope Francis, Obama, or you see Trump. This has got to be fallen angels telling stories, people. I'm glad to bring it to you. Praise God from whom all blessings flow. What do you think? Is this payback? Is this payback for him grilling him back in the day? Yeah, that's the way they wrote this thing up. It's theater. I believe it's theater. My name is Friendship Pearson. If you want to help the channel, you can. Just click on my portrait here. My videos do not go to the big audience. I'm sure you know why, because I'll be getting that revelation on. Click right here, and then click on more. I have Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, and PayPal. I also have a P.O. box. Just take a photograph of that. Whatever you can do to help out, I appreciate it. Just send a check or money order, whatever, to the post office box. I appreciate it. Help me out. Just trying to keep it going. We're going to endure it to the end. Also, I have a beautiful poetry book. It's called Protect the Gift. Protect the Gift. You can go to my site and click on, or go to Amazon. Click on my site right here. It should come up. Beautiful poetry book. 60 plus poems in there to the glory of God. You can go to Amazon Books, type in Friendship Pearson or Protect the Gift, Promise of God. It's a beautiful book. God bless you and thank you. And let me know what you think in the comment section. Please subscribe and check out my past videos because they tell stories from week to week. We're getting ready to see the Lord. We're also going to get ready to deal with some darkness, but we will endure. Okay? They're going to unalive some people. They're going to do some sacrificing. Okay? The bottom line is that this devil is busy. He's busy for the end days. The big situations are coming because Jesus is coming soon. Okay? But we're going to endure. God bless.